Hello, welcome to Pro Mixing and Mastering. Today I'm going to teach you and show you how to mix an Afro UK type beat. Yeah, so this is for you guys who have been requesting me to like show you how to mix this. All right, I'm gonna show you how I made this. So what I did was, let me check this. This is yeah. So the first thing is this kick right here from it's a sample. And one thing that I wanna like encourage you guys to do is every time you're making a beat, spend your time searching for samples that are gonna fit in your beat, samples that are not too loud, samples that are going. You have to create room for your vocals. So every time you make a beat, remind yourself of where your vocals are gonna sit. So I have my kick right here. It's an 808 kick bass, so it sounds like this. Yeah, as you can see, I don't have bass. Well, I can play a bass in it, but this too is acting like a bass. As bass, I wanna give the instrument this beat that, you know, bass in your chest type of effect. So this is why I added an 808. And then next is a simple snare. It's a sample Gucci snare, Gucci hat, I mean, and it's like, you know, this is my first hat. I have two hats. Yeah, so if you want to know how to slide these, it's just a matter of like highlighting one and hold out ordination and then hold A in order for you like to have that kind of sliding. The next one is a kick, and this is just a simple kick from Burner. It's a Burner sample and it sounds like this. Yeah, and then next is just a come true kick and it's like this. Yeah, just that. You know, clap and snap are put together, then percussion, slap again, just to make it sound. Whenever you want to make your sound, your slap a little bit sound more punchier and more like powerful, you can like mix it with you know, a snap, and it like sounds better that way. Snare or percussion. Then I have this, I played this in twos. There is this one which is like this. So this one has no like this part where like you like allow it to be like when you bring this one here. And then you like get this one and bring it there. So this one is not like that. It's just a normal one that I played. So we have well, we have classic keys on. These are played from Nexus, and then I have classic keys on. Just simple keys and not complicated. And then I want to show you that I also have this one. You know, just simple keys, and then I have a second hat, and this one sounds like this. You know, just to give it a sliding and just like that. Then we have our second, I have my second marimba type, you know, instrument. Yeah, that one is played differently. Then from there, just that simple. And then I want to show you something. Let me show you something from here. So I brought my Nexus to assigned it to a mixer. Head Up 2 is also on the mixer. The ones that I wanted to mix are on the mixer. And what I did was with Nexus, what I did was just to throw in a fruity stereo enhancer, just to enhance the sound a little bit. And let me go back to Nexus, this one right here. So we have a stereo enhancer, and just to enhance it a little bit, when turned off, sounds like this. Yeah, a little bit dry. So now I just want it to be enhanced and separated a little bit like this. Yeah, more separated and more like onto the right and left speaker. Then we have a fruity limiter. I've thrown a limiter in almost on all the instruments. Why? Because I don't want my sound to sound spread. I want the sound to just sound on the middle, just to like be on the center of everything and not just be spread. And that's the reason why I threw in a fruity limiter like this. So what I did is, what you can do is come to ceiling. As you can see, whenever your ceiling is up there, nothing's gonna happen. There is no limiting of these peaks and these frequencies. So what you do is bring it all the way to a place where you can feel limiting, taking place like this. So I did not want, whenever you want your instrument to sound intact, to just sound on the center, make sure you throw in a limiter and then seal it, like just bring the ceiling down to a place where you feel like all the transients and all the frequencies are held up. So what I'm doing right now is just to hold up these peaks which are, you know, poking out. I just want to hold them together. So I'm gonna just drop it down. So let me drop it down so you guys can take a listen. See, when I take it up, it's like it's just spreading. Its sound is just going. I want to arrest those frequencies and just order them, like, you guys gotta sit here. You have to be here. Don't jump up and down. Think of marbles jumping up and down, you know, and then you like catch them, use a net, you like put them in one net and hold them tight together, like. Yeah, like the last parts, I don't like those poking parts. So I just like throw in a limiter and hold my instrumental together just like this. So bring it to a level where you begin to see these limiting, ceiling taking place, these taking place. And that good? Yeah, so you can see that those transients are held up together. Then my keys on, the same thing. I did not want my keys to like sound spread, so I wanted them to sound intact, like this feeling of you just want to get things together. So I made sure that these keys, let me go to the keys. These keys These ones right here. Number one, I wanted them to be sprayed up a little bit. Then after spreading, enhanced a little bit using a stereo enhancer. This is very good, especially when you wanna like enhance your sounds. Then second, throw in a limiter, fruity limiter, and come to ceiling. So watch what's happening on the spectrum right here. Yeah, so when I take this one up, they sound like this. Sustained a little bit. So what I want to take out is that sustenance. I don't want them, I know they have sustain, but I don't want the sustain to sound too with too much reverb. So I want to control that reverb. So I'll take down the ceiling to a point or a place where I feel like those transients, reverb type transients, are held up and not like, I just want to arrest those so whenever you want to arrest those spreading transients or reverb, throw in a limiter and they work out like this. So I take them to a place I start seeing. Once you reach where the signal is, then it's just gonna start sealing like this. So I want you see the size. Can you tell the difference, guys? You are able to like get the sealing and limiting taking place on the transient. So what you do is you just want to chop off these last parts so your sound can be more centered. Yeah, if I can put it in that way, like, yeah, especially piano, just throw in a limiter. It's just your pianos are just gonna sound great. And then we have keys on, same thing, put a stereo and the fruity limiter. What this one is doing, let me take it to this one. This one right here. So what this one is doing, there are just some frequencies that I wanted to limit. You can see this. So I wanted to sustain the keys a little bit, but at the same time, while sustaining the keys, I wanted the keys to like be arrested, like be glued together. All right, so I used a limiter. I really like went down a little bit because I didn't want them to be sustained all over like this. See, there is just too much reverb and all that. So what I'm doing with limiting, I'm controlling reverb and also pushing down some of those transients like this. And at the same time, making sure that the piano is taken back a little bit into the mix. And then from there, in the main master, what I did was just to throw in a limiter and maximizer, Maximus. So this maximizer is just helping my sound to sound fuller and just to have that volume added to it, and also to expand it a little bit more, because that's the work of a maximizer like this. So guys, this is how you like balance up your beat, and of course don't forget to balance it up also from the channel volumes. You can like reduce them a little bit till they like get together. Any instrument you feel like is getting out of the mix, just go to that instrument and then use the channel volume, and then take it slowly to a place you feel like that instrument is into the mix. That's how you balance the instrument, your beat. And the instrument you feel, just keep balancing. And the instrument you feel like is pokey or is trying to, you know, the frequencies are up and down, throw in a limiter, reduce it a little bit until you feel like each instrument is into each other. And the moment you reach that stage, then your instrument is balanced up, everything is working out. Then you can of course send it for you can like export it. If you want to like throw in some vocals on that beat, you can do just that. So the question is, should you master the beat before you put in vocals? There are so many mastered beats, you just have to reduce the volume. But I recommend like you just send it the way it is, because after you have done your recording, there will still be mastering, right? So why not like reserve the mastering process, which you will do together with the vocals. So I hope this video has helped you, and if this video has helped you, don't forget to like it and share and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.